And we're back for the Sacramento Athletics franchise mode here on MLB The Show 25. Today we're going to go through the month of April and head towards a series late in the month against the Texas Rangers. Real quick, the Padres and Dodgers are doing business, trading Evan Phillips to San Diego in exchange for Luis Arraez. Why is Luis Arraez a 73 overall? What? I mean, I get he's just a contact guy, but really? Anyways, the A's doing all right to start the year, 6-3 currently. Again, we're just going to sim this entire month. And folks, before we get into today's gameplay and the moves we make today, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Sacramento. I swear I didn't mean to do that on purpose. The Sacramento Athletics franchise mode here on the channel. I wish they were still in Oakland, trust me. Anyways, folks, also make sure to go leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. So we're going to play one of these 3 games against the Rangers. But before I get into this game, I looked at our first base situation. Now, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but man, Tyler Soderstrom, the former first round pick for the A's, has just been so bad this year, man. He's batting 159. I can't keep him in the majors for now. I'm going to send him back down to AAA to Vegas, and we're going to make a move to find our new starting first baseman. Now, I checked free agency. I mean, unless we want Anthony Rizzo, there's really nothing there. So we're going to have to make a trade. And the guy I want plays for the Washington Nationals, and his name is Josh Bell. This is a trade that makes sense. The Nationals are probably going to have to move Bell or relegate him to a bench role eventually this season with the emergence of Robert Hassel III. So Bell's probably going to get squeezed out the DH role eventually, I think, here in Washington. And, you know, Josh Bell is one of my favorite players on my favorite team. So we're going to trade him for JT Ginn, a starting pitcher in our organization. And there you go. We get our starting first baseman, who again is soon possibly going to be out of a role in DC. 32 years of age. He's a guy who batted 250 last season for a couple different teams, finishing the year with the Diamondbacks. I like the move a lot, honestly. Again, I think Bell's really great. He's a switch hitter, and he can fill the role for us right now. Again, Bell doesn't even have to be a long-term guy. He can essentially just be a bridge player until Soderstrom is finally ready. But again, when will that happen? I don't know. The A's currently 14-14. The Rangers, on the other hand, 18-10. But again, an opportunity for the A's today to make up a game on their rivals down south. Looking for another good night tonight at a JP Sears, as he is the feature headline today. He's been excellent so far this season for the Athletics. I mean, I believe his ERA is sub-2, which is tremendous for a guy who's not even supposed to be one of our top 2 starters, obviously, with that being Beto and Severino. But JP Sears so far this season, 5 games started, 3-1 record. Yes, records don't mean anything for pitchers in baseball, but the ERA is where you got to look at. 1.93, whip 0.96, that'll play. Tyler Mahle pitching tonight for Texas, ERA at 5.46. So, I mean, we have the advantage pitching-wise tonight. We're going to kick things off with Lawrence Butler at the plate, and Butler is going to fly that ball into left field. That'll be the first out of this game as we take a look at this Athletics lineup. Obviously, no Soderstrom tonight because he's in AAA. Tonight, we're going to go Butler, Blade, Rooker, Langeliers, Bell, Geloff, Brown, Pareda today starting at third in the 8th spot, and then Jacob Wilson in the 9, the rookie. Here comes J.J. Blade, the former Miami Marlin. He will hit one on the ground. That ball going to get through. First base knock of the day comes in the 2 spot, and that's going to be JJ Bleday on first base for Brent Rooker, who's kind of cold right now, and that's a bat swing. Rooker batting 226 through this first month, and that's not going to help. Swing and a miss on that pitch away. Shea Langeliers now in the 1-2, and Shea swing and a miss on a slider right down the middle. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Here comes JP Sears, the southpaw, 1.93 ERA, 3-1 record this season. This will be start number 6 for Sears, as he will see Josh Smith first, and Smith's going to chop one on the ground right to Zach Geloff. That's going to be the first out of the inning. No Corey Seager tonight for Texas. He's going to be coming off the bench for the Rangers. Here comes Duran up on the 1-2. That ball's going to be flown to left field. Seth Brown is under it. I know, again, Brown is not the best fielder out there, but he's done a job so far, so we'll continue to play him out there. And Marcus Semien is going to strike out on that circle change down, but that ball's going to get away from Shea Langeliers, and Semien's going to get on. So again, no Seager tonight, just a day off for him. We might see him come pinch hit later in the night. And there goes Jake Berger hitting one to Jacob Wilson, and just some confusion between Wilson and Geloff is going to let Berger leg one out. So here comes Kyle Higashioka on the 1-1 pitch with runners in scoring position, but Higashioka is going to pop out to the newest Athletic. There's Josh Bell. So here comes the leader of the book club. Josh Bell hits one up the middle, but that one is gloved by Mahle coming off of the mound. One out in the inning now for Zach Geloff, the 6 hitter. On the 1-2, did he go? Yes, he did. Geloff, strike 3 on the slider away. Seth Brown now on the 2-2 pitch. Ooh. That's close. Fastball down goes Seth Brown. We move now to the bottom of the second. Here comes Adolis Garcia. He's down to the 6th spot now for Texas as he hits that ball into right field, but there is Lawrence Butler ranging to his right to make the play. Here comes Leroy Tavares, and Tavares puts one on the ground to Zach Geloff. Geloff has got it. 2 up, 2 down early here for JP Sears in the second inning. Bringing up Jonathan Ornelis on the 1-2 pitch. He grounds it to Johnny Pareda, and Pareda puts him away. 2 shutout innings so far out of JP Sears, something that we've ultimately expected to see since the start of the year. Here comes Johnny Pareda striking out in that pitch down, try to check his swing, but that was strike 3. Jacob Wilson hits one hard to first base, but that one is gloved. Just like that, 2 down. Lawrence Butler on the 1-2 pitch. Butler kind of going to get jammed on that one. That one's going to be caught in center field. 3 up, 3 down, top of the third for the Athletics. Sears back on the mound, obviously pitching to Kevin Pillar. Swing and a miss on a sinker away. I could have sworn Pillar was going to retire. Was that not him? Or that was Kiermaier. I could have sworn Pillar's about to retire too. Anyways, 2 down after a strikeout, and here comes Duran. That's going to be strike 3 as well. Ball gets away from Langoliers, but he collects it and throws it to first to Josh Bell. JJ Bleday kicks off the top of the 4th, and just a bad swing. Splitter right down the middle, and he swings right through it. Brent Rooker going to hit one up the middle. That ball's going to get through. So again, Rooker kind of been cold in the month of April, trying to bounce back, as he'll now be 1 for 2 with that hit up the middle. Shea Langoliers now on the 2-1 pitch, grounds one to third. That ball's going to get through. Langoliers with a single. Here comes Rooker trying to go first to third, and that was a bad decision. Rooker's gunned out. Shea does move over to second, but runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Josh Bell, splitter right down the middle, and Bell doesn't get all of it. Josh still looking for his first hit as an Athletic. He won't get it right there as our score is still 0-0. Semien is going to tap one back to the mound. 1 out now for Jake Berger. Berger up the middle. Zach Geloff should be there to make the play, but I don't know how Jake Berger has got that much speed. I mean, I guess he's kind of mobile, but 53 speed's kind of crazy. He legs out that single. Higashioka is going to strike out in the pitch up and in. Adolis Garcia now on the full count. Strike 3 looking on the slider. JP Sears, 4 innings of shutout work, but the problem is the bats have not been able to back him up. Zach Geloff strikes out right there. Seth Brown now on the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Tyler Mahle, a pitcher who came into this game with the ERA over 5, is now working through 5 shutout innings as he gets the ground out right there of Johnny Pareda. So again, 5 shutout innings for Mahle. Here comes Sears back to the mound. He's going to get Tavares to fly one hit deep into left, but Seth Brown is right up the wall to make the catch, so we are still scoreless. Here comes Orleans on the 1-2, ball on the ground to Johnny Pareda. Again, Pareda's primary position is catcher, but he can play third as well. There's the second out the inning. Kevin Pillar on the 1-1, ball on the ground right to Pareda again. That is 5 shutout innings for Sears. Again, that's been expected as of this year. Here comes Jacob Wilson to lead off the top of the 6th. Maybe that's what the A's need, a leadoff runner. And that's exactly what Jacob Wilson is. Here comes Lawrence Butler now, hitting one hard into left field. Will that one get down? It won't. It hangs up. I mean, a well-hit ball by Butler, but there's your first out the inning. JJ Bleday now on the 1-1 pitch, just gets under the slider. I mean, that's a very hittable pitch. That ball goes a lot further than I thought, but it's still going to be caught in center field. 2 gone in the inning for the 3 spot. Here comes Brent Rooker. Already has a hit tonight. Rooker, there's hit number 2. Back up the middle again for Brent Rooker. Jacob Wilson going to go first to third. No, he's going to hang up at second. Could have beat it out, but it's okay. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The Rangers go to their pen, and they go to the righty, Sean Armstrong. 3.75 ERA on the season for him. He will see Shea Langoliers, and it's just a bad swing. Shea swings out a ball, and that one just gets tapped to second base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Here comes JP Sears. Pitch number 88 to strike out of Josh Smith. I mean, Sears has still been excellent. Here comes Duran. Ball on the ground right to Josh Bell. Sears is an out away from 6 shutout innings. Marcus Semien at the dish on the 1-1. That ball's popped up to Zach Geloff. 6 shutout innings of work for JP Sears. We will see if we see him for a 7th. But here's first is Josh Bell. Is that his first ace hit? It is not. It hangs up in center. 1 gone in the inning for Zach Geloff. On the 1-1 pitch, Geloff gonna get jammed, but that ball might drop. It will. Zach Geloff is on with a 1-out single. Hey, we'll take hits any way we can get them at this point. So Geloff is on first for Seth Brown. 2-1 offering by Armstrong. Ball up the middle. Oh, there's a dive. What a flip by Texas. They're only gonna get 1 out, but that just saved the Rangers from a first and second opportunity with 1 out. Johnny Pareda now hits the ball very well into center field. I mean, look at the PCI. Look at it. You can't ask for a better swing, and there we have our 3rd out. I mean, what are we doing? JP Sears is coming back out. I mean, I know he's in the 100s now in terms of the pitch count, but he finally sets down Jake Berger. Higashioka now on the 1-2 pitch, 103, but Higashioka straight into the shift and right to Zach Geloff. 2 gone in the inning now for the 6th spot, which will be Adolis Garcia on the 1-2. There's strike 3. Slider down and in. We move now to the top of the 8th. Hobie Milner, the Submariner with the 1.59 ERA, comes out to pitch for Texas. The lefty will first see Jacob Wilson. Wilson on the ground, right to short. There is the first out the inning right away. Top of the order, lefty spot now for Law Dog. Lawrence Butler on the 1-2. Ball's hit in left field. It gets through. All right, we'll take it. On the sweeper, Butler just takes the other way. Nice piece of hitting right there. Butler's on first for JJ Bleday. So another lefty-lefty matchup. Butler's running on the pitch. Bleday strikes out. Butler, though, does steal second. So the A's now have a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. This is a huge opportunity for Brent Rooker, but Bruce Bochy and the Rangers decide to walk him. So now first and second, 2 outs. Shea Langoliers on the 1-2. Another opportunity for Shea. Oh my goodness, 108 off of the bat, but it is gloved by Marcus Semien. So unfortunately, the A's are not going to put JP Sears in a position to win this game, so we go to the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson up first out the pen for Oakland, 3.31 ERA on the season, and Corey Seager's pinch hitting, and you can kiss that one goodbye. Oh man. A no-doubter for Seager into the seats and right, 415 feet off of the bat of the lefty, his 7th home run of the season. Seager comes in the bottom of the 8th and delivers and puts the first run on the board here tonight. I mean, what an opportune time for Corey Seager, man. Now, the A's, again, have been on the cusp of scoring all night long, but they still find themselves down 1-0. And now we've got 3 outs to work with to try to either extend or potentially win this baseball game. Pilar flies out. Josh Smith now on the 3-2. Hits that ball to left field to Seth Brown. So Ferguson does get 3 consecutive flyouts after the Seager home run. But now we go to the top of the 9th. The Rangers will bring out their closer, and that will be Chris Martin. 2.79 ERA this season. He's pitched 9 2/3. Game on. Here we go. Josh Bell up first on the 1-2 pitch. Oh, we'll take it. Perfect. Hey, Bell gets hit. Esteury Ruiz, time to pinch run. 90-plus speed on the base paths. 1-1 pitch to Geloff is a ball, and Ruiz swipes second. Pinch runner picks up the steal, and immediately now we have a runner in scoring position. Zach Geloff on the 2-2 pitch, hits one to right center field. That ball's gonna get down. Geloff delivers. Ruiz will score, and Geloff is gonna be on second base with the double. They switch spots, and now the A's with 2 batters have tied this game at 1. All it took was Bell to get hit. Ruiz swipes second, Geloff with another hit, and Seth Brown now is going to get that one to go through. Geloff going to try to round third. He's coming home. Brown to second. Everybody is safe. The A's have gone up 2-1 just like that. Trailing or scoreless the entire game. 3 batters into the top of the 9th, and the A's have the lead. Luke Jackson now to pitch for the Rangers. We will counter with Gio Urshela at the dish, having a great season this year, batting .287. Urshela on the 1-2 pitch, taps one. Hey, swinging bunt. Does a job, I'll take it. That's fine. Move the runner over to third. He's 90 feet away from this insurance run to put the Athletics up 3-1. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Jackson deals in the second hit batter of the inning. All right, they're on the corners. We get the top of the order up. I'll take this. Lawrence Butler on the 1-1 offering. Butler flies one to left field. Should be deep enough, though. We've got decent speed at third, 51 speed. Here we go. Run to the plate, and we are good. All right. The runner scores, obviously. 3-1 score. Lawrence Butler does a job. Wyatt Langford came into the game, by the way, as a defensive replacement. So the Rangers have been playing without Langford and Seager the entire game. But hey, I'll take a win any way I can get it. JJ Bleday strikes out. That's fine. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. It's Miller time. Miller, 7 for 8 on saves this season, ERA of .96. We are 3 outs away from stealing a victory here in Texas, and there is out number 1. 101 on the gun by Mason Miller, but Duran's going to get flown out to left field to JJ Bleday. By the way, Bleday moved to left. Ruiz now in the game, staying in the game at center field. Marcus Semien taps one back to the mound. What an athletic play by Mason Miller. 2 down, Jake Berger, the last hope for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. Miller gives him the hook on the slider, and that's going to do it. The Athletics again steal a victory here in Arlington, Texas. The Sacramento A's couldn't buy a run at any point in this game. They were struggling time in and time out with runners in scoring position. Hell, the Rangers were too, and obviously Corey Seager broke that seal with the go-ahead solo shot in the bottom of the 8th. But Texas tonight, with only 3 hits, the A's had 8 in their own right. Eventually, they cash in. We all broke through, obviously, with that Josh Bell hit by pitch. Ruiz comes in to potentially, obviously, steal a base. That's exactly what he does. Ruiz gets a second. Zach Geloff with a double. Rest is history. We get a great base knock right after by Seth Brown, and the A's win the game. So Oakland, I keep doing it. Sacramento, I swear it's not on purpose. Sacramento is now 1 game over 500, 15-14. Again, I'm not saying we're all in. Might be time though. Just saying. It's time we start making that push. We'll see how the month, obviously, of April goes starting tomorrow. But folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 3 of the Sacramento Athletics franchise mode here on MLB The Show 25. If you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. And make sure to leave a like as well. Folks, thank y'all for watching. And Mamba forever.